Hi there, you're with Simon here at English Coach, and today I'd like to talk to you about how ambition is connected to longevity. These two words don't generally get put into the same sentence, they are not synonymous, generally. In fact, I would say that there are some films in certain uh, genres of filmmaking over the last 40, 50 years that associate early deaths with excessive ambition, like live fast, die young kind of thing. Although, what I like to give you today is some real evidence of people living very long lives and being incredibly ambitious. It's not really, or they are not really examples that will actually be realistic to the everyday person, but they are real examples, and they do give us a lot of evidence to say that being purposeful in your life, disciplined, purposeful, conscientious, and overall ambitious about where you're going in your life can cause you to live a much longer life. So it starts with the premise that someone who has strong ambitions looks after their health, which is not always true. Sometimes the person doesn't balance their life out very well. One example is Steve Jobs. Okay, we saw him die at an earlier age, and a lot of people attribute that to his excesses. But what I'd like to give you today is a rundown of some of the millionaires and billionaires, in fact, just billionaires really, from the beginning of last century that had huge impact on who we are today as a species. So some of those people are Andrew Carnegie from Carnegie Steel, a big entrepreneur magnate from around 1840, 1850, and he lived at least 80, if not more years. And he was completely focused, driven, and directed toward his purpose of creating a steel empire. Henry Ford, of course, everybody knows the name. Most people know the story. Look at his age and look at how there is a connection between longevity and ambition. Even the more celebrated industrialists, including Thomas Edison, and even the chocolate empire mogul Milton Hershey. All of these guys were in their mid to late 80s when they died, at a time when the maximum age for life expectancy back then was 55 years old. They were living to either 85 or older than that. We have a few examples from last century. I look at the fast food guys. Ray Kroc from the movie The Founder, if you've seen it, the guy who took the idea from the McDonald's brothers and revolutionized it. Some will say just straight out stole the idea, and I'm not sure if that's completely accurate, but part of it probably is. And then there's the story of Harlan Sanders, who is known as the Colonel, and so this guy's the man responsible for KFC. Didn't make his first million until he was 65, but lived until he was 90 so he could enjoy it. So it's just a short video today, but it is about those three things that make a difference, that have to be holding the ambition up, which is discipline, having great routines, things that you can repeat every day and be happy to repeat and do in a very masterful and skillful way with the intention of getting better and better at that thing. Okay. Conscientiousness, so being honest to a certain level, being honest to your customers, to the people who are doing business with you, keeping that honesty in yourself and sharing that honesty with others. Very, very important. Okay, these are some of the ideas for staying ambitious. And then lastly, purpose. There needs to be a purpose that goes a little bit beyond where you are now. So, you need to be able to think ahead, perhaps 20, 30 years, and still be able to maintain your health, still be able to maintain your honesty, and not lose sense of direction. Okay, that's my video for today. I hope you enjoyed it. Please do the obvious and like and subscribe. If not, send me a comment about why this video came up short for you, and I'll see you on the next one. Thanks for being here.